Technology. We will be recording this session, this course advice or orientation session, for those people who are attending online, virtually. And I'll be, my name is Ibe Ala. I'm a program director within the School of Information Technology and System for Bachelor of Information Technology and Bachelor of Software Engineering, which I believe are two of the few courses that you guys are enrolled into. So once again, welcome to the school. Here I also have my colleague Mohammed moderating this orientation session and also helping me with questions that may be raised from the people who are attending this session online. Okay, I will start by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land. The University of Canberra acknowledges the Ngunnawal people, traditional custodians of the lands where Bruce campus is situated. We wish to acknowledge and respect their continuing culture and contribution they make to the life of Canberra and the region. We wish also to acknowledge all other First Nations peoples on whose lands we gather today. So the orientation session or course advice session today is about giving you information about key or essential aspects of your university life for the next 3 years. Information like how to progress through your course to successfully complete your degree on time, and other information that will help you along the way in your day-to-day activities within the University of Canberra. Who should be here in this session? In case you are in the wrong class, you should be an undergraduate student commencing in one of these bachelor degrees within the School of ITS, Bachelor of Information Technology, Business Informatics, Software Engineering, and the double degree with Software Engineering and Business Informatics. As I said earlier, I'm the program director for Bachelor of Information Technology and Software Engineering, and Dr. Zina is the program director for the other courses or degrees that are listed here. Okay, so is everybody here an undergraduate degree commencing in one of these courses? Great. Some important dates for you to remember as you start your semester. Here at UC, Monday, 29th of July, which is the coming Monday, will be the first day of the semester, week 1. And 2nd of August, 2024, will be the last day to add or self-enroll into units for this upcoming semester. After this day, you will be requesting permission from the respective unit conveners or lecturers if you wish to add or enroll yourself into any more units or courses for that matter. And also Friday, the 23rd of August is known as the census date. This is Friday of week 4. The census date is the last day to withdraw from the semester 2 units, the upcoming semester 2 units that you may be enrolled into in the next couple of weeks without incurring any academic and financial penalty. If you wish to enroll, to withdraw from units past this date, you will be liable for the tuition fees. Okay, so once you're enrolled into the 4 units, which are the full-time load for international students and 3 to 4 units for domestic students, you need to make sure that if you wish to withdraw, you do so before the census date, which is the 23rd of August, 2024. Is that clear? Those are important dates to remember for the next few weeks. Some contacts within the faculty that can help you with any questions you might have or that people you might want to know. The Executive Dean of Science and Technology Faculty, Professor Janine Dekin, Deputy Dean of Science and Technology Faculty, Professor Kumudum Munasenge, and the Associate Dean, Dr. Luke, and the Associate Dean Research, Professor Fiona Dyer. And myself, like I said earlier on, I'm Ibe Alam, and I will be the Program Director for those of you who have enrolled into Bachelor of Information Technology and Software Engineering degrees. So perhaps a face to remember for the next 3 years. And other people here, other program directors within the School of Information Technology and Systems who are responsible for other courses. As I mentioned earlier on, the relevant one for you guys would be Dr. Zina, who would be responsible for these other courses or degrees within our school. Bachelor of Business Informatics and the double degree with Software Engineering and Business Informatics. Another key information or location that you would want to know as you commence your study here at UC is the Student Center. If you don't already know, I'm sure most of you probably have passed through it. It is a main stop point for, or the first stop location for any administrative inquiry that you may have in relation to your studies or any everyday life here at UC, essentially. If you have any question that if you don't know anywhere to go to ask that particular location, if you don't know which particular location to go to with your question or query, you can always go to the Student Center. And they will be able to either help you within the center or direct you to the specific location where you should go to. Okay, and it is located in Building 1. And they are contactable by at these addresses. This is their email address, and you can also call them using this phone number. Regarding course advice, some faculties within the university, such as Arts and Design, Business, Government and Law, Health, and our Faculty Science and Technology host course advice sessions weekly, and they will be contactable, or you can go, you can drop by the Student Center to get any kind of course advice that you may have by accessing the timetable on this link. I think I can access that link, right? This is the link here. I will leave that to you to explore. I think if I click on this one, it might take me out of the recording session. Other locations within the Student Central for international students, OSHC, you might be familiar with this. This is your health insurance provider for international students. If you have got any queries or information that you would like to gather about your insurance, student health insurance, you can reach them at the Student Center. And also other matters that you can get help with at the Student Center regarding, how to use your student email account, how to set passwords, how to get information about your HEX help for domestic students, fee help, and student amenities and services help, timetabling issues, ID cards. If you have not already got one, you can always go to Student Center and they can print one for you. Okay, and the student's IT service desk is also located. They also have a hub within the Student Center. If you have any issues related to digital access, such as your email and student accounts. Yeah, that's about the Student Central. In terms of course advice, what kind of advice can you get at the course advice session? When you start, you will be enrolled into the standard study pattern, the default study pattern. But along the way, over the next 3 years, things happen and you may change that standard study pattern for any number of reasons. And when that happens and you feel like you're confused, you are off the track, you don't know what you're doing, you should always come to these course advice sessions. This is a place where you ensure that you are on track with your progress to completing your study on time. Okay, so you can go there to seek information about the study plan advice, applications for credit.
Sorry, I think I did interrupt you. I'm going to hand out these. This is the QR code for the Canvas page.
Yeah.
And and the email address with the study plan or advice.
Yeah.
So are you happy
Yeah.
for me to hand it out? And
No
can
problem.
you let them know?
I think there is the QR code is also here. Okay. Applications for credit. Some of you may have already completed some tertiary education elsewhere before coming to UC. If so, you may want to transfer some of those credits that are relevant to your course or your program here at UC, but you don't know which ones might be eligible for that credit transfer. Go to the course advice session. Okay? Anything to do with your course or program or your degree. If you have any question, please go and seek a course advice at the Student Center by looking at their schedule on this link. Variations to your enrollment, for example. Most of you, if you are commencing your new program, you would be enrolled into the typical study pattern that contains the first 4 units of your course. All right, but after a few weeks, you might notice that, okay, I cannot handle 4 units, particularly domestic students. This is becoming too much for me, and I want to vary that load. You want to go and seek course advice before you do so, right? Or if you want to add to your load as well. Variations to course requirements. This is perhaps relevant to a few semesters down the track. When you have deviated from the typical student study plan, you may find out that you might not be on track to graduate on time. Right? Your goal here is to try and graduate within 3 years, if all goes well, right? But 3 years is a long time, and you don't know what can happen along the way. Things happen, life happens. And if that happens and you deviate from that typical study pattern and you find out that you're not on track to finishing your course within the expected period of time, there are adjustments that may be able to be done for you to be able to complete your degree, even if you have deviated from your typical study pattern. But these things can only be sorted if you come and seek help, if you come and seek advice. If you left it too late, it might be too late to help you. Right? If you have any concerns or questions regarding your course progression, do not hesitate to come to the course advice session and seek help or advice. Issues with your course progress, which is what I just mentioned. Applications for cross-institutional study. Some of you might decide, okay, I want to get some experience somewhere else. I don't want to confine myself to the 3 years within UC. I would like to have some experience elsewhere by doing a few units, for example, as part of your cross-institutional study. That can be counted towards your program here at UC. You cannot just randomly decide and choose to do that. Of course, no one can stop you from doing that, but you would like that to count towards your program if you do so. And to do that, to be able to do that, you should seek course advice and obtain approval before you do any cross-institutional study. Does that make sense? Do you have any questions so far? All good? Great. So I encourage you to look at this link at your own time and familiarize yourself about the timetable or the schedules that the SciTech faculty has course advice sessions in the Student Center in case you need that at some point in the future. Communications with the university. Do you all have access to your student email addresses by now? If you don't, that's the first thing you should do today, once you leave this session. Every communication with the university must be conducted through your student email account. If you want to reach to your unit conveners, lecturers, tutors, you have to do so using your student email account. Now, that's a university policy that we all have to adhere to. Need a student number and password. I'm sure you all have by now, but if you don't have one, please drop by the student center and go to service desk. They will be able to assist you with activating your email address and setting your passwords. In order to use this student number and password are required to be able to access computers within the library, in lab locations. Any digital infrastructure within the university is accessible using these credentials. So it is essential that you have this activated. Remote login, if you choose to do that from home, you also need your student number and password to be active. Even to check your course progression and your enrollment is to self-enroll into units, you need to be able to access your MyUC student portal, as well as Canvas. Canvas is the university's learning management system. This is where all unit content is delivered for your study in the upcoming semesters and the semesters that follow. Contact the service desk, like I said, either in person by going to Student Center or using these contact addresses. Yeah, I think I've said about this. Expected workload. So if you are enrolled in full-time, as a full-time undergraduate student in one of the courses that I have mentioned earlier on, your full-time study load or workload for one unit, which is 3 credit points, will be around 150 hours per semester. So if you are enrolled into 4 units, you're looking at 600 hours of commitment to your study in the upcoming semester. Okay? So like I said earlier on, if you're an international student, you must be enrolled into 4 units. If you're a domestic student, your full-time equivalent load is considered to be between 3 and 4 units. That's only for domestic students. For international students, you must be enrolled into 4 units according to your visa requirements. Okay? Other services that are available here within the university to help you progress smoothly through your study and university life in general. Study skills on campus and online study help. They can help you with time management. It's a new life. It's a new beginning. Some of you may have come from other institutions, but most of you, I believe, are coming from a high school or a senior secondary school, where the day-to-day learning environment is very different from the university landscape. Here you are a responsible adult, and you probably do not have your parents alongside you to guide you. There are other people that can help you on campus to get used to the university life, if this is your first time as a university student. Such things that they can help and relate to time management using online learning sites such as MyUC and UC Learn or Canvas, I mentioned earlier on. Assessment writing, researching and note-taking, English language skills, academic integrity, referencing, and more. Anything that you have challenges with or you need help with, please reach out to these people at the Study Skills Center, either on campus or online, and their timetable and access information is available on this link here. Or you can contact them using this email address. Ask advisors. If you have been to the library, you may have seen these people with this t-shirt on. These are people who can help you with general study and library concerns, study skills drop-in sessions. They can help you with specialist study referencing and language help. We also have something called PALS, peer-assisted learning sessions, where a group of students can work together to help each other for many courses within SciTech, BGL, and health faculties. And MASH is particularly relevant to you guys with any kind of help that you might require in relation to mathematics, statistics, and IT, which is what is delivered essentially within one or more of the courses in the School of ITS or Faculty of Science and Technology. Other information about other help that you may be able to access is also available on this slide. And you also have access to the School of Information Technology and Systems Canvas site or teaching site. Is it called teaching site? It's Canvas site. It's nothing used for teaching, but information is available on that one. Also, I think most of you are enrolled into the orientation portal. Yeah. So you should be able to have access to all this information from that portal, if you cannot remember it now. Health and well-being services. Medical and counseling services are available for all students within the University of Canberra, and it is located in Building 1. They provide a comprehensive range of general practitioner, nursing, and counseling services. Medicare covers all UC Medical Center doctors, general consultations for domestic students with eligible Medicare cards. And the center also offers confidential counseling to all UC students. Okay. As time goes by, you may have study pressure and you may be a bit overwhelmed. And if you would like to seek confidential advice or help from a medical practitioner or a counselor, this is a place to go to. Okay. Student well-being, they are also located within the student center in Building 1. They are called the Student Wellbeing Team and provide individualized support and information to help you navigate your journey at UC in the best way possible. So all of these support services are there to help you meet your objective. And your objective is, what's your objective here at UC? Successfully finish your degree within the 3-year period, right? To do that, all of these services and people are available to assist you in every way they can. But you have to seek that help, that assistance. These guys, the student well-being, they provide confidential advice, referrals, and support with any challenge or concern that you may face, including grievance, misconduct, financial difficulties, personal concerns, and any other challenge that you may face. Any challenge you have, if you want to have that confidential discussion, right? Even if they cannot particularly help you and solve your problem, they can assist you with the person, with the information that you can actually go in contact to resolve your issues. Okay, if you would like that help, please contact these people at the student center. Specialized services, careers UC, they are also located in Building 1 above the refectory. As you may have noticed, a lot of services that you are going to be requiring are consolidated within Building 1, except the other few services that may be within the library building or elsewhere. Okay, so your building 1 is your one-stop location for most of the questions that you may have during your study here at UC. Advice on placement, requirements, internship, finding employment, and career guidance. These are the people that you want to talk to, right? As you progress through your study. Inclusion UC, they are also located in Student Center. This team provides support for students with disability or ongoing health condition, including mental health conditions and others. If you have anything that is preventing you from fulfilling your duties as expected, you need to talk to these people so that they can provide you with a reasonable adjustment plans to help you progress through your study as smoothly as possible. International students, if you have any question related to your visas, for example, or confirmation of enrollment or anything like that, please go and talk to the International Student Support Services team at the Student Center again. Nanwal Center, located on the ground floor of UC Lodge, Telita Street. They provide assistance to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander students to contribute to their academic success and career pathways. If you are of this group, please go and talk to these people at the Nanwal Center. Student advocacy, they are also located in Student Centre. They provide confidential advice, support, and representation These are different from the medical professionals. Right? These probably are the people that you might want to go and talk to that for issues that do not require medical attention or counselor attention. This includes assistance with matters relating to staff, administration, teaching, outcomes, and breaches of university policy. God forbid any of this happens along the way within the next 3 years while you study here. Like I said earlier on, things happen. It's good to be aware when things go wrong, how to resolve them, how to amicably resolve them. You need to know this information so that you can reach out to the right people to assist you with resolving any situation that you might be dealing with. Okay? UCX Food Pantry, they are also located in the UCX Student Lodge, Building 1, but downstairs, Level A. This pantry provides students access to free food items each week. I believe it is on Wednesdays. And it mostly stocks non-perishable essential food items. However, also they receive fruit and vegetables from Oz Harvest, and you have access to those free food available at the UCX Food Pantry once a week. Any questions so far? All good? Everything clear?
We have one question online.
Yeah. What? Okay, there is a question, a good question online that the student is asking. The timetable is full. I cannot enroll myself into any of the available time slots. What should I do? This is something that most of you might face in the upcoming few weeks. When this happens, when you cannot self-enroll in yourself or allocate into any tutorial or computer lab activities, reach out to the unit convener. Right? The unit convener's information is available on the Canvas page, the units or the subject is teaching site. Send them a quick email telling them that you're not able to allocate yourself, and they will be able to resolve that issue in a timely manner. Okay? If they require to open up a new session, they will do so that those people who are unallocated can be given a seat in a tutorial or a lab class. Or if a student drop out and you can be allowed to take their spots, they will be able to allocate you themselves as well. So if you have difficulty allocating yourself into any learning activities, please reach out to the respective unit convener for the unit that you are referring to. Okay? Student mentoring program. The UC Student Mentor Program is students supporting students, basically. Students who have been here for a little longer than one semester will be able to provide you support to get you used to the university life. UC student mentors are role models, university guides, peers. They provide peer support. They can also serve as triage point for support services, ongoing connection, community builders. You will be able to reach them using this email address, and they will be able to support you in getting used to the university environment in your first semester here. School of Information Technology and Systems Canvas site. If you have not already checked this out, I encourage you to look at this, to check out this website. This Canvas site provides information about all of the services that we provide within the School of Information Technology and Systems, particularly course-related information or internship-related information, annual unit offering, what units are available for you to enroll every year or every semester, or if you have to replace units for any reason, if you have to vary your course requirements, you will be able to see what's available for you to be able to enroll into in any semester. Any questions that you may have with your in reference to your academic situation, you can go to the School of Information Technology and Systems Canvas site. Announcements will be sent out every week on internship, graduate programs, paid work, networking events, workshops, and more. So please make sure that you're signed up to receive these notifications from the Canvas site to receive information on these important aspects of your study life within the school. Engagement team, the SciTech engagement team can give you information about career advice from industry experts and build your professional networks at employer events organized by this team. And the events to look out for are career conversations with ACS, Australian Computer Society, and others. Past attendees include IBM, AWS, Amazon Web Services, Telstra Purple, and others. And also another event that was held in the past, Let's Talk Tech Careers, Speed Networking event. Past attendees include InstaCluster, Cisco, IBM, and CharterTech. So if you want to meet people from industry and attend networking events related to your degrees, internships, paid work, please enroll into this Canvas site and get notifications so that you can have the information when these events are hosted. Receive updates every Friday through the Canvas announcements that will come directly to your email address if you are enrolled into this Canvas site. UC Devs is a community for students to code, which might be relevant to most of you within this room, to code, to network, make friends, collaborate, and grow as developers. This is quite relevant to all of you here. This is a student initiative, a student community that are working toward these goals. This is their QR code. If you'd like to visit their website, please do so. They also provide light refreshments whenever they gather. Stay up to date with SciTech, with Faculty of Science and Technology. We have a presence on these social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn, and you will be able to connect and follow the updates from the faculty using those links there. Any question? Hola. Any question from here so far? Finding course information online. I believe you have already enrolled into your courses, but if you'd like to change, for example, you might decide that, all right, Bachelor of Information Technology is not for me. I would like to change into Bachelor of Software Engineering, or I would like to change into Bachelor of Business Informatics. I would like to do a double degree instead. Right? If you want to do that, course information is available on the UC website, and it has please click on this link when you get a moment, and it will have information on your courses, units, including your typical study plan of units that you must complete to meet your course requirements, and when the units you need are available and the prerequisites that you need to complete before you can enroll into particular units. Unit convener contact details for individual units, and unit outlines and textbooks that are relevant to each subject that you might be completing or you might be required to complete within your degree. Any question? Is everything clear? Great. It's time for morning tea. We're a bit early, I guess, but if you don't have any question, you're off. You can go to building 27, I guess, and there will be a morning tea event that you can all attend to, and you're welcome there. Okay, thank you very much, and we will see you around.